In today's video, we're going to be going over the top 30 fruits and vegetables for the keto diet. The keto diet is a way of eating that is high in fat and low in carbohydrates. By limiting carbohydrates in your diet, your body switches from using carbs and sugar for energy to using fat instead. This is both the fat you eat and stored body fat. The keto diet is extremely effective for weight loss, blood sugar control, reducing inflammation, PCOS, and reversing type 2 diabetes and insulin resistance. On the surface, it might seem simple. Just cut out bread and pasta and you're good to go. Well, there might be a bit more to it than that. When it comes to fruits and vegetables, some are high in carbs, such as bananas and potatoes, and some are low in carbs. And it is the low carb ones that we're going to be focusing on today. So in today's video, I'm going to give you the top 30 fruits and vegetables for the keto diet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate. I'm a health coach and I post videos on a high-fat, nutrient-dense way of eating. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share, and make sure to subscribe. And make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where I share new posts every single day. Today's video is sponsored by 𝗖𝗟𝗏𝗖𝗏, a genetics testing and analysis company that gives you personalized health recommendations based on your genes. Head to healthcoachkate.com/𝗖𝗟𝗏𝗖𝗏 to learn more. The topic of today is the best fruit and vegetables for the keto diet. Now, a lot of people assume that you can't eat fruit on keto because a lot of fruit are high in sugar and carbs, but there are actually a lot of fruits that are keto friendly. When you are eating a keto diet, you want to stay under 50 grams of total carbohydrates in a day. This is approximately the limit that will allow you to stay in ketosis and burning fat. And I always suggest tracking total carbs and not net carbs if you're going to track at all. And while I don't usually recommend tracking, or at least not tracking long term, if you are going to track, I think it's important to look at total carbs and not net carbs. There are some loopholes when you're looking at net carbs that allow certain ones, such as the sugar alcohol maltitol, to be canceled out. When in reality, maltitol spikes blood sugar just as much as table sugar, definitely kicking you out of ketosis. And yes, I know fiber does technically cancel out some carbs, but look, we're keeping it simple, we're focusing on total carbs. But with that being said, let's just get straight into the list. And make sure to stick around until the end because I'm going to be hooking you up with a free printable copy. At number 30, we have raspberries. 1 cup of raspberries has 15 grams of total carbs. Berries tend to be lower in carbs and sugar than tropical fruits, so raspberries and berries in general are great to include on the keto diet. Number 29, cherries. 1 cup of cherries has 13 grams of total carbs. Number 28, eggplant. Half of 1 large eggplant has 13 grams of total carbs. This is a vegetable that is slightly higher in carbs and they can add up quick, but adding a couple of slices to a stir fry or another recipe is very much keto friendly. Number 27, peaches. 1 small peach has 12 grams of total carbs. This one might surprise some people. I wouldn't recommend having multiple peaches all at once, but 1 small peach, yeah, that can definitely fit into a keto diet. Number 26, coconut. 1 cup of shredded coconut has 12 grams of total carbs. This is one of my favorite keto fruit and favorite fruits in general. I am a sucker for anything coconut. Now, coconut water, on the other hand, yeah, that is high in sugar and carbs, but the coconut meat itself is actually high in fat and lower in carbs. Number 25, olives. 1 cup of olives has 12 grams of total carbs. Often mistaken for a vegetable, olives are actually a fruit. And another one of my personal favorites. Like coconut, olives are higher in fat and lower in carbs. Number 24, strawberries. 1 cup of strawberries has 11 grams of total carbs. Number 23, sauerkraut. 1 cup of sauerkraut has 10 grams of total carbs. And technically, the vegetable here is cabbage, but once it has been fermented and made into sauerkraut, it becomes 100 times more beneficial. It provides prebiotics, which feed our gut, and also some vitamin K2. This food is super versatile. You can add sauerkraut to any meal, any time of day, really. Number 22, kiwi. One small kiwi has 10 grams of total carbs. This is another one that I think might surprise some people. Number 21, clementines. One small clementine has 9 grams of total carbs. Number 20, avocado. Half an avocado has 8 grams of total carbs. Avocado is somewhat of a keto icon, and understandably so. One whole avocado has 17 grams of total carbohydrates, which might seem a bit high compared to some of the other foods on this list, but most people only have a half or even a quarter avocado at a time. And even if you do have a whole avocado, 17 grams of carbs is well under the 50-gram threshold. Avocados are also one of the best sources of potassium, an electrolyte that is super important for anyone on a low-carb or keto diet. Especially if you are sensitive to nuts, eating avocado is a great way to get potassium in. One whole avocado has 1,000 milligrams. And also, the other reason they are a keto icon is because of the 29 grams of fat. Number 19, lemon. One whole lemon has 8 grams of total carbs. I often get asked about lemon and lemon water. Is it okay for keto and okay for intermittent fasting? And the answer is yes. One whole lemon has only 8 grams of total carbohydrates. And that is, of course, if you have the whole lemon. Most people only have the juice and only have 1/4 or 1/2 at a time. Number 18, limes. One whole lime has 7 grams of total carbs. And everything I said about lemons applies to limes as well. Number 17, green beans. 1 cup of green beans has 7 grams of total carbs. Number 16, tomatoes. 1 cup of tomatoes has 6 grams of total carbs. Now, I don't know why tomatoes get so much hate in the keto space. 1 tomato has 5 grams of carbs, which is 1/3 of what a whole avocado has. Yes, I guess there's more fiber to cancel out the carbs in an avocado, but still, tomatoes are great. Number 15, onion. Half an onion has 5 grams of total carbs. Onions are another one that gets a little bit of hate in the low carb space. They're rich in potassium and also provide some prebiotics. Now, I will say that if you are sensitive to FODMAPs, then onions are probably a no-go. And you will know you are sensitive to FODMAPs if you experience bloating or abdominal pain after eating foods high in them, such as onions. But if you are not sensitive to FODMAPs, then cooked onions can enhance just about any meal. Number 14, asparagus. 5 spears of asparagus has 5 grams of total carbs. Number 13, cauliflower. 1 cup of cauliflower has 5 grams of total carbs. This is another keto favorite. There is a joke that cauliflower can be made into anything, and this is kind of true. Cauliflower rice, pizza, there are some really crazy cauliflower products coming out now. I, of course, recommend eating the whole food version of cauliflower and not these ultra processed products. Some of them can be okay if the ingredients are just cauliflower and maybe a couple other whole foods, but a lot of them have a lot of added fillers and just other weird things going on. Number 12, broccoli. 1 cup of broccoli has 4 grams of total carbs. Number 11, cucumber. Half of a cucumber has 3 grams of total carbs. Cucumber is a great way to add some crunch to your keto diet. Cucumbers are actually technically a fruit, but I know most people assume they are a vegetable. Number 10, garlic. 3 cloves of garlic has 3 grams of total carbs. Number 9, zucchini. Half a zucchini has 3 grams of total carbs. Number 8, celery. 1 cup of celery has 3 grams of total carbs. Number 7, mushrooms. 1 cup of mushrooms has 3 grams of total carbs. Okay, so mushrooms are not technically a vegetable, they're actually a fungi, but I'm including them on this list anyways. Mushrooms are a great source of potassium. Again, an electrolyte that is important on low-carb diets. They do also contain some vitamin D2 if they are grown outside, and a decent amount of selenium. Selenium is important for proper immune function, brain function, and also for fertility. Frying up some mushrooms in butter, that is one of my favorite foods ever. Number 6, red bell pepper. Half a bell pepper has 3 grams of total carbs. Now, if you're in Australia, it's not bell pepper, it's capsicum. Very weird word that I have now gotten used to. I almost wrote capsicum on my list, but I know I would have gotten so many comments about it. Anyways, I specifically mentioned red because it is actually the highest out of the 3. Yellow and green peppers are going to be even lower in carbs, but all of them are great. Now, before we get into the top 5 keto fruits and vegetables, I'm going to take a quick moment to tell you about today's sponsor, 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗞 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗞 is a genetics testing and analysis company that gives you personalized health recommendations based on your genes. We all have a different set of genes, and understanding our genetic predispositions can help us to understand whether our diet and lifestyle choices are working for or against us. 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆's wellness reports provide you easy to understand risk assessments and health suggestions based on your genetics. And each report features a comprehensive list of genes related to each health condition. If you already have a DNA test that you've done through another company, you can upload your file directly to 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆. And if not, they ship DNA kits worldwide. And 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆 has just released version 2.0 with even more wellness reports that look at even more genetic variants. And one thing I really want to highlight is that 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆 will never share or sell your information with any third party, unlike other competitors on the market. And of course, the other thing that sets 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆 apart from other genetics testing companies is that the focus is on health. If you want to check out 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆 and find out what your genes can tell you about your health, head to healthcoachkate.com/𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆. Thank you again to 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆 for sponsoring this video. Number 5, pickles. 3 medium pickles has 3 grams of total carbs. These are another fantastic way to get a little bit of crunch into your keto diet. Pickles are rich in sodium, which is another electrolyte we need more of on low-carb diets. When we eat fewer carbohydrates, our bodies retain less water and also less electrolytes. So it is important to keep electrolytes up, and sodium is probably one of the most important. Number 4, bok choy. 1 cup of bok choy has 2 grams of total carbs. Number 3, romaine lettuce. 1 cup of romaine lettuce has 2 grams of total carbs. Yeah, with lettuce, you can't really go wrong. And number 2, iceberg lettuce. Again, 1 cup of iceberg lettuce has 2 grams of total carbs. And finally, at number 1, we have seaweed, and nori specifically. 10 sheets have only 1 gram of total carbs. Okay, so yes, seaweed isn't a vegetable technically, but hear me out. One of the great things about seaweed is that it contains a high amount of iodine. It is important to consume enough iodine for proper thyroid function, which is something that a lot of us, women especially, struggle with. And there are many different types of seaweed you can eat. I'm focusing on nori because I think it is very easy to incorporate. This is what is used to wrap sushi, but you can also use it as a wrap for really anything else as well. And with only 0.1 gram of total carbs per sheet, you can't really go wrong. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you today. And I know I promised you guys a printable list. So if you want to get that, you can head to healthcoachkate.com/fruit and veg. Enter your email and a list will be sent straight to your inbox. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what keto fruit or vegetable you can't live without. And if you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next video and the one after that and the one after that. I upload to a week. Like, come on, you want to be subscribed. It's a good time around here. And one final reminder to check out today's sponsor, 𝘖𝗟𝗜𝗖𝗆. I'll put the link in the description box down below. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, you might also enjoy my video on how to eat the lazy keto diet, which is a version of keto that doesn't involve tracking and still gets you the same amazing results. You can check out that video here. If you want to catch up on my most recent upload, you can find it here. And to check out my keto diet and carnivore diet coaching programs, click here. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.